Welcome to another episode of rawradianthealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So it's Monday, and today I decided to do a little bit of a product review. Coming in the new year, I do want to do some reviews of different products, natural products out there. Things that I come across that either I'd recommend or I'd say, like, don't even go there. Okay, so today I want to actually talk about soap nuts. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what on earth are soap nuts? And soap nuts are actually, they're not nuts, but they're berries. And these berries are used as a natural laundry detergent, and they're fantastic. I love soap nuts. I've only been using them for, say, about 2 months now, and I am so happy with the results from them. So pretty much these berries, they're dried, and I'm going to show you them right here. And pretty much these berries, they're grown in India and also in Nepal, and they grow off trees, and then they're dried. And what you do is you put like 10 of them in like a little cotton little baggie, and you tie it up, and you would just throw it in the washing machine with your dirty clothes. And you can use it twice, okay? And these soap nuts, first of all, I mean, it's 100% natural. They're berries that have kind of like a soapy residue to them, and so they're natural soap, and you throw them in with your laundry, and they're a fantastic detergent. They're 100% au naturel, which means they're also biodegradable. They're no chemical in it, no fragrance, nothing. And I have to say, like, I mean, I'm washing my stinky gym clothes in there, like towels, sheets, like clothing, everything. And everything comes out like spotless, like fully cleaned. Everything smells fresh, everything's good. And the one thing that I'm loving the most is that there's no residue. I don't know if, like, other people have ever noticed this, but when you're washing your clothing with detergent, a lot of times, even if it's a biodegradable, eco-friendly detergent, I've always noticed that my clothing, and I've tried many different washing machines, it has nothing to do with the washing machine, it just has to do with these detergents leave a residue, okay? And you'd notice it if you're washing any clothing by hand and using these detergents, that there's always just a little bit of a film, and so you can feel it in your clothing that, like, you know, it's clean, but there's just something still in it. So one thing that I love with the soap nuts is that there's no residue left on my clothing. Everything is clean, and it's great for your skin, because if any of you suffer from eczema or any kind of rash or any kind of allergy, a lot of it's coming from your detergent, or your detergent might be irritating it even more. And it can really, really help if you're using more natural detergents where there are no fragrances in it, no chemicals, nothing. And the soap nuts, I mean, it's 100% natural. So anyone out there that's suffering any kind of skin irritation, itchiness, things like that, try the soap nuts out and see what happens, because we're constantly wearing things that have been washed with some sort of chemical, okay, or sleeping on our sheets or using our towels. We're always having exposure to things that are not so great, and so if you can lower that by getting rid of the fragrances and the chemicals in your detergents, I mean, that's a huge load that you're taking off of your body having to deal with, okay? Because as we know, we absorb all this stuff into our bloodstream. You put any kind of cream on your skin that has a chemical, it's going in your bloodstream. So when it comes down to cleaning your clothing, you know, best to use things like soap nuts, and if you're dry cleaning, especially too, because that's another thing. All the chemicals used in dry cleaning, also, still, there's always going to be a residue on it, and that gets absorbed into your bloodstream. So you're better off going to a green dry cleaner, and that don't use these really harsh chemicals, okay? So that's something to consider if, you know, you're doing the environment a favor, but you're also doing your body a favor. And especially, you know, if you got young kids and stuff, they've really got sensitive skin, and you'd really help them out by using more natural alternatives, okay? So that's my little dish on the soap nuts. So do try it out. I'm going to actually put a link to where you can find them in Canada or the United States. I'll put that on my blog post so you can check it out. And also too, if anyone has any products you want me to review, send me an email and let me know, because I'm more than willing to do it. All right, so, and I do want to give a little shout out. I really appreciate it from Johnny from YouTube, my own stick figure, did a little video, and he was doing a little promo for me and a few other raw foodists, and you know, on our channel, about our channels and what we're doing. And I just want to say a huge thank you, that I really appreciate it, because the more that we get sort of healthy living out there to as many people as possible, I mean, lives change, people get healthy, people get happy, and it's about spreading the word that everyone and anyone can be happy, and everyone has that right, you know, that to know what they can do, the small little changes in their lifestyle that can have huge, huge, huge results, okay? So big thank you to Mr. Johnny, all right? So I'm wishing you guys the most fabulous, fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.